The methods used by its investigators to compel testimony from witnesses in their investigation of the University of Miami athletic program. The NCAA had hired the attorney for the booster who broke NCAA rules and was now going through bankruptcy proceedings. But what the NCAA didn't disclose was how the NCAA supported that booster during his darkest hour. Tom Ferry reports.
For an 8-year period starting in 2002, University of Miami football and basketball players allegedly received cash and other benefits in violation of NCAA rules. The NCAA opened up an investigation based upon the testimony of this man, Nevin Shapiro, the booster at the center of the scandal. That's the same Nevin Shapiro who already had admitted to defrauding investors in a $930 million Ponzi scheme and was seeking revenge against the UM for not standing by him. Still, the NCAA, which opened up a case against the Hurricanes based on his claims, was so grateful for his testimony that in June 2011, the lead investigator wrote this letter on NCAA letterhead to the federal judge 4 days before Shapiro was sentenced, lauding the admitted felon for his, quote, great deal of assistance to the NCAA, a document which many find to be inappropriate. Outside the Lines sat down with NCAA President Mark Emmert and asked him directly about the letter. Why is the NCAA writing a letter to a judge in support of a Ponzi schemer and convicted con man?
Well, I don't think it should have. I think the letter is of trivial importance relative to the much bigger mistake. It was a minor error in judgment on its own.
Why would that be minor?
It's not, I think, a critical misjudgment to say that you're going to inform a judge about the work that you're doing with someone, and that letter, I think, basically did that.
The letter to the judge presents Shapiro as a whistleblower with, quote, a unique depth of knowledge and experience concerning boosters at a number of schools. Never mentions that he's the booster, that is one school you're looking at, and that Shapiro is seeking revenge. How honest is that?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a factual statement that he has an extreme depth of knowledge. Again, I don't think the letter is the primary focus of this whole concern.
Here's another line from the letter. It says, it is possible that the NCAA could utilize Mr. Shapiro in the future as a consultant, not just an advisor, and or speaker to educate our membership. How appropriate is it for the NCAA to be doing business with its star witness?
Well, I think that's a challenge. Obviously, it's an inappropriate thing to be doing. There was no commitments that had been made to Mr. Shapiro in that regard.
But if you're dangling cash before a bankrupt man and an expert liar, does it taint the evidence that he is providing to the NCAA?
The Committee on Infractions, sometime in the immediate future here, will make a determination whether or not they think that information is tainted and shouldn't be used, or whether it should.
With Shapiro's testimony as its centerpiece, the NCAA in February levied against Miami its most serious charge, lack of institutional control, for failing to control Shapiro. Could you say that the NCAA is guilty of lack of institutional control for its handling of this case?
No, I wouldn't. I would say that we had a very significant problem that we uncovered internally, that we exposed, that we explored all the information on, and that we dealt with the individuals involved in this particular case.
Tom Ferry reporting. As a result of